guys, I'm Aveline and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are decorating another smaller apartment. This one is for 1 or 2 Sims. It is decorated it's one of the apartments in the Spice District. I think it says 17 Culpepper House up in the upper left corner right now, but the picture is so small so I can't really see it. However, I think that's the building we are decorating this apartment in, because I actually wanted to go for sort of like a Brooklyn inspired interior for this apartment. So obviously we had to decorate one of the ones in the Spice District, because I'm pretty sure that Spice District itself is actually inspired by Brooklyn. At least I've been to Brooklyn once for like a day and it was awful, by the way, because on the way back it was like, I can't say in Fahrenheit because I don't know Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit is weird. But anyways, it was 40 degrees that day and we had to take the subway back to Manhattan. And it was terrible in the subway as it was, because underground it gets even hotter. So 40 degrees outside is a lot worse underground, right? So we were sitting there waiting for a subway that would take us back to Manhattan, and one came by and we saw there was one cart that was completely empty, which never happens on the subway. Like, it never happens. But we thought, stupid tourists, we thought, well, that's awesome. Let's just go on that one. And the reason it was empty, turns out there was no air conditioning in that cart. So we just sat there. I don't know how warm it was. If it was like 55 degrees or something, it was horrible. You know, when you're sitting down, you're not moving or anything, and you just start to sweat in the weirdest places that you normally wouldn't sweat, like your shin bones. I don't ever sweat on my shin bones, but as I was sitting there, that's what happened. That's how warm it was. So that's my memory of Brooklyn. But anyways, you're welcome for that little story. So, but yeah, that is what we're doing today. We are decorating a smaller apartment inspired by what I see as Brooklyn interior. So it's rustic, it's a little bit darker. I want to say it's also, like, style-wise, or interior style-wise, interior design-wise, I see it as being, what's it called? Industrial mixed with bohemian. So that is what I'm trying to go for. Lots of dark colors, lots of dark woods, and just a very eclectic kind of interior, to be honest. We're not really going for one specific style, except I was trying to mix in a lot of industrial with a little bit of bohemian as well. But you'll see a couple of modern pieces here and there, and also a little bit of a contemporary interior as well, just mixing a lot of different things together, but making it all dark. And yeah, I think it turned out okay. I think it turned out sort of nice, so I hope you guys like it too. I don't really know what they work as, the Sim or the Sims living in this apartment. Also, by the way, I got one question about this at some point. When I say they, I don't necessarily mean they as in plural. I just mean they as in it could be a Sim of any gender, basically. I sometimes talk about my Sims as being certain genders, but normally I kind of want it to be up to you, so I just talk about them as they. So yeah, it's the same in this case. I'm just gonna be talking about the Sim or the Sims in this apartment as they, but I don't really know what they do for a living. They could be working in social media or be some kind of up-and-coming critic or something. I don't really know, so let me know if you have any ideas. But yeah, I was mainly focusing on trying to nail that Brooklyn vibe that I have in my head, basically, because I didn't go on Pinterest or Google. What's it called? What is wrong with me today? Anyways, I know what Google is, but yeah, I didn't go on Pinterest or Google to get inspiration. I feel like I've already seen so many Brooklyn apartments that I have this idea formed in my head of what they look like. So that's what I was trying to go for. I also added just a little bit of color just because, like, normally I would have, or not normally, but if I was gonna make it super realistic or very in tune or in line with what the picture I have in my head of Brooklyn apartments, I wouldn't have made it, like, I would have made it very non-colorful, I wouldn't have added blue couches, but I just needed there to be a little bit of like a pop of color somewhere in this apartment, so I decided to go for blue couches. I think in the bedroom as well there's a little bit of blue too, but that's about it actually. So, but anyways, yeah, that is what we're doing today. So how are you guys doing? It's Tuesday today, right? I think I am planning on, if everything goes to plan, the shell challenge tour video, yeah, for the tiny shell that I did should be going up on Thursday. So not tomorrow, but the day after, because I'm going to record it tomorrow after my mom comes over. We're going to dance. We're going to play Just Dance. And then I'll shower and get ready and record the video and all that. So I feel like tomorrow I'll have time to do it. It's sort of like a bonus video, so I haven't been prioritizing it instead of speed builds because my channel is mainly speed builds, so that's my focus. So it'll be a bonus video this week, and I'm counting on it being up Thursday. So just not gonna promise just in case. I actually had technical difficulties today, so if that comes back, I don't really know. It was super annoying. Nothing on my computer would open. I don't know what that's about. I fixed it though, so it's all good now, but it was definitely a little bit of a scare. Let's just put it like that. So if that comes back, it might not happen, but I am going to do my best to make it happen for Thursday. So for those of you who have been asking, Thursday is the day, and yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to it. So also, another question I've been getting quite a lot these days. I feel like it's also been a while since the last time I explained exactly what it is, but the red shelf you just saw, you can download it in the description. Everyone asks, no one I feel like, or maybe the people that don't know where to, maybe there are people that know it's in the description, but it's always linked in the description. I just get so many questions about how to get it and how it works. There is a tutorial in the description. There is also a download link in the description, so just check the description. But basically it's just a shelf that I use to place clutter because it makes it a lot easier to place clutter, and you can place it basically anywhere. So if you want to place clutter on a couch or a chair, it'll let you do that. And just follow the tutorial, it should be working just fine. I have another tutorial on it actually, because I think the one that's linked in the description might just be a clutter one, unless I also linked the red shelf tutorial. I don't remember. It's been a while since I checked my own description box, so I don't really know, but there should be something linked in the description. Just check that if you're wondering about the shelf. So anyways, I don't really have any updates or anything about lockdown, I don't really know. Are we still in lockdown in Denmark? Would you still call it lockdown? Technically, we're still supposed to social distance, so I haven't met up with my friends or anything. I've only seen my dad, my mom, and my brother, and my dad's dog. But she's okay. She's completely fine. But other than that, I haven't seen anyone, so we're still social distancing, but stores are open again, like normal retail stores, not just supermarkets or grocery stores or pharmacies. There are several stores that are open. Cafes are still closed, restaurants are still closed, but it's slowly opening up. So I don't really know if we're still in lockdown. Like, would you still consider that a lockdown? Someone Danish, please help me out here, because I don't really know what to call it anymore. But yeah, still nothing much is happening other than Animal Crossing and Just Dance and The Sims, and that's basically it. So I don't really have a lot of updates for you guys, unfortunately, other than the fact that the pizza I got Sunday was amazing. So if you've been wondering about that, it was so good. I'm looking forward to getting it again on Sunday because it's a tradition now, and I'll stop talking about it throughout the week because I literally mention it in every single video, but again, not much is happening here, so it is what it is. If you're wondering about this little corner right here, I kind of wanted to make a vanity area for whoever lives in this apartment. So over there in the corner, I sized up a shelf that they could use as a table. It doesn't work, so it doesn't work as a vanity table. You get those from Vintage Glamour's stuff pack, I think. But there is a mirror. There is another mirror in the bedroom, by the way, because I wasn't sure that that mirror would work. So I also put the full body one from Jungle Adventure, the one that's leaning against the wall. I love that mirror so much. We need more mirrors like that because it's so beautiful when it's leaning against the wall. I just love that. But anyways, so it's just a little like vanity area where they have their perfumes, There's some nail polishes, a lot of plants, and some books. Sorry, I just nudged my microphone. Don't know if you could hear that. I'm gonna keep on talking. But yeah, I just thought it would be nice for them to have this little area. Also, by the way, I forgot that I actually, in the floor plan, I made sure to make room for, what's it called, a laundry room, but I put laundry machines in here, so later on I go back and I like move them to another room. I don't really know, I just completely spaced out and forgot I'd made room for the laundry machines in another separate room. So just ignore they're there, just ignore them completely. But this is the bathroom and it's pretty basic. We're going for the same kind of colors that we went for in the rest of the apartment. So basically brown, that's about it. Brown and golden actually. Usually I'll go for silver in laundry, or not laundry rooms, bathrooms. I don't know if you've noticed, but I like silver a lot better than I like gold. I can't really say why other than I hate wearing gold myself because first of all, I'm cool toned skin tone wise and I have orange/golden hair. So if I wear golden earrings, they'll basically just blend into my hair. So I tend to just avoid gold, and it's kind of been carried over into The Sims. Of course, I do make exceptions, but generally I tend to go for silver a lot more than gold. However, I just felt like gold fit this bathroom, also because often when I use that shower stall right there or that swatch, I go for gold because the bar on it is gold, so it just kind of there has to be some kind of coherence in the bathroom color scheme wise. So anyways, but yeah, this is when I moved the laundry machines over to the actual laundry room because that makes a lot more sense. And I made this little clutter area in here where they have their lotions, and I actually had to put, it was kind of weird because it's a hallway table, but it's 2-tile hallway table. It's the one from Laundry Day, but because I put half of it in technically another room, it turned dark. So I have this little square that I closed off completely. So it's just kind of like a waste of a tile in this apartment, but whatever. It looked good floor plan wise, but because it was closed off and it was dark, it made the hallway table dark. So I had to put a lamp in the closed off room, which looks kind of weird if you're playing in the apartment, but I had to do what I had to do to make it work so it wouldn't look weird as well. I don't know if you noticed, but it was a bit of a frustrating moment right there. I don't know why it works like that. Maybe it's because most, like, over half of the hallway table was in the closed off tile, closed off square, while the lesser half of the hallway table was in the bathroom. I don't really know. Am I even making sense right now? Does it really matter? I don't know either. But we are at the end of this video, so if you guys like this apartment, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
Do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting